So once again, not a single wink of sleep overnight. He's had these lights installed so we can do rock carving all through the night. It's driving me crazy. Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So, we have got a lot of work to do today. I'm going to firstly put away these wool pallets. They can go into the pallet storage. And then we need to... Oh dear. Oh, there we go. No, I've got them. Good. Oh, that's a shame. Right. We're going to have to skip through to March. And then we're going to be doing a absolutely huge... Oh, God, the brakes on this thing are rubbish, especially when it's heavy. But yeah, we're going to be doing an absolutely huge... grass cutting session. Where we're going to have bales upon bales and upon bales. And all of it is going to be silage. And the aim from this grass cutting session, that's going to involve a lot of stuff, is to get as much money as possible to upgrade the combine. That's the goal. And if we can upgrade the combine and buy more land, even better. And then we'll be able to start creating more fields. And now we've got the higher powered tractors, we can start to use disc harrows, bigger disc harrows, and create the fields with those. And then once we've got to a certain point, we can start getting proper productions, not like the ones we got last time. Oh dear. May have a slight problem here. That's better. Yep, we can start getting proper productions where we can create some real money. Right, so they're all topped up. And what we're going to do now is skip through to March. I think... Oh, before we do that, sorry. Let's check the used machinery. Nope, absolutely nothing in there that we want. I would love to upgrade the mowers. Really would love to upgrade the mowers. I'd love a front mower. But, a front mower and the twin rear mowers would be absolutely amazing. But I'm not convinced. Oh, yes. And ones with a rower. Yeah. Ones that make a row in the back as well. Although that would completely take up all the money I've got. So maybe not that. Right, jump out. I think what we'll have to do is, first of all, just do the cut. That. Oh. It's the same day. Oh, there we go. Why is sleeping not currently possible? Why is sleeping not currently possible? We'll just have to zoom forward then. There we go. Right then. So. They're doing okay. They're doing okay. And they're doing okay. Probably need a quick top up of water towards the end of the episode. Not now. So we now own both of these squares. So what we're doing is we're going to cut all the grass in here, if it's ready. If it's not, we're just going to cut all the grass in this land here. So. I think we want to use the ford. No idea if it's going to be able to do it quicker or not. It's got a higher top speed, but it may well be that the John Deere would be a better tractor to do this with. Yeah, this is more of a powerhouse. This is the sort of tractor we want to use for cultivating, but I don't think it'll be much good at mowing. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. So, I'll be looking on the mini-map down there and be covering as much ground as I possibly can. We'll start up this end. No, that grass is nowhere near ready. In fact, that could use another layer of fertilizer as well. In fact, this grass isn't even ready. Why are we in March and this is not ready? Right, well I'm going to turn that off there. I think we'll dump out this herbicide. Go and put some fertilizer in. And we'll fertilise the grass field. And then we'll move on to April. And in April we can also sell the wool. So I'm going to do a very, very quick time lapse right now of me fertilising the rest of this field. And then we shall move on from there. There we go, all sorted. Right, that could now go there. And we can speed time up through to April. Hopefully the grass will be fully grown. Which it is. Obviously not the field grass, that's going to have to wait. But our new field area is absolutely ready. So that's what we're going to do. Let's just check the used machinery. Nope, once again, nothing really useful. Ooh. Except for this. 18.5. That's definitely an upgrade compared to what we've got now. It's also more money. Nope, we'll leave that for now. And here we go. And we're going to get as much grass as we possibly can cut on this plot of land. And it's quite a big plot of land. We're just going to go around and avoid the trees and everything. And then we'll be rowing it up. and creating bales that we can put into the silage wrapper, or into the bale wrapper, I should say. But at the minute, I'm just going to lay out the perimeter of where we're going to be cutting. All these trees and shrubs are definitely going to be in the way, but that's okay. Just need the most grass we can possibly get, and for meadow grass, it's not going to yield superbly well, but we'll do the best we can. And this is the end of our plot, so we'll go straight across here. And I think that clump of trees is just into our plot, so we'll have to turn right and go around that. Yeah, I want to make it too difficult for the rowing and the baling, so we'll go around. And then continue up this side. Right, we'll get this done on a time lapse, and I will see you in a bit. Well, that was an absolutely mammoth job. And it's actually proven to me that we need some much bigger tools. Especially for the next bit. I'm not going to go around all that with our windrower. And I'm not going to be bringing all the bales over to that wrapper. It's far too big of a job. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to take all the wool up to the store. And we're going to sell that. We're also going to sell our windrower. And we're going to sell our wrapper. And we are going to buy some bigger... Well, we're going to buy a wrapper that you can tow behind the tractor, so we can get all the bales done a lot quicker. And we are going to buy a much bigger windrower. Okay. So, I have reset the bale wrapper and the windrower up to the store, because there's no rule against that. I am just... I've loaded up all the wool onto the trailer, and I'm just feeding the cows. I've given them some water, feeding the cows and sheep. Probably also need to feed the chickens, but I haven't done that yet. Just do the cows. There we go. And that's not left us with an awful lot of grass, or awful lot of hay, I should say, if I'm perfectly honest. We've got one hay bale left, so we definitely need to make some hay next month, or we are out. So what I need to do now is take this up and sell it. We're going to sell all this. We're going to sell the wrapper. We're going to sell the rake. We're going to get a much bigger rake, and we're going to get a mobile wrapper. And then we can make all the bales off the field. So I'll see you up at the store. Right, here we are. Let's get the wool sold. Got a feeling this is going to make us quite a bit of money. Wow. Yep. Quite a bit of money there. 33,000. In fact, nearly £34,000. Those sheep are definitely wonderful. Okay, so let's get both of these sold, one after the other. I'm not going to get much back for the rake at all, because it didn't cost very much in the first place. Although I'm expecting to get more for the wrapper. Yeah. We'll repaint it, we'll repair it, and very close to £1,000. The wrapper, on the other hand, I'm expecting to get a lot more from. North of, I would hope, 50,000, but we'll see. And it was lovely to use that gal wrapper, but I don't think it's suitable for the amount of bales that we want to do. We need something that we can tow behind and it does them on the move. I was wrong. It's not north of 50,000, which is a shame. Right then. So, windrowers. We have £155,000 to play with. It would be better for me to get the bale wrapper to start with. Nope. Right, so this one, it can do up to 220 centimetre square bales. Nope, sorry. Ignore that. It can do up to 150 centimetre square. Nope. I was right the first time. It can do up to 220 centimetre square bales, which means that we can have fewer bales. I'm going to go with white, so they're easy to see. We can go with much fewer bales. Now that leaves us £101,000 for a windrower. And I want something big. So that's 12.5 meters, 14.7 meters, 19 meters. And I think 19 meters is the best we can do. Which is absolutely huge. We can easily afford it, so we're going to do that. And now it's time for us to go and get all that field rowed up. That was such a huge field to mow. I definitely do not want to be spending ages with the rower going up and down. And this is going to save us a lot of time and a lot of work. So we need to get it all rowed up. We need to get it all baled, and then we need to get them all wrapped. And they can stay in the field until next time. What I ideally would like to do is to buy the auto stacking baler. However, I think that's about £120,000. And given that we've only got £27,000 right now, that's going to be a bit of an ask. That really is going to be a bit of an ask. Right, so we're just going to go basically just up and down the field, trying to get as much of it into rows as we possibly can. And that should be then a lot quicker to bale and a lot easier to wrap as well. So I might just time lapse to the point of wrapping, and then we'll catch up. So, as you would have just seen from that time lapse, that is one absolutely mammoth windrower, and it is certainly going to make baling a little bit easier. I have switched it on to 220cm bales, so we'll be wrapping, and we'll be wrapping them all. But yeah, this process of baling is going to take some time. The wind rowing wasn't exactly quick, and I'm absolutely exhausted. It's been an absolutely huge, mammoth job. I've no idea how many bales we're going to get from this, but they're popping out extremely quickly, especially for the mid-size square bales. I've got a feeling we're going to make a huge amount of money off of this cut. We're going to be able to afford a much better, or I should say bigger, newer harvester, which would be absolutely perfect. But yeah, we're going to get all this field baled up, and I'm going to then leave the episode there, because this was just far too great a task for one episode. And then first thing next time, we'll be joining back in April at this time, where we'll be getting all the bales wrapped and stored before we move on to May. Absolutely huge task. And I know it's been a little bit time-lapse heavy, I am sorry for that. But you would not have wanted to sit through while I did all this. Unreal. Mammoth bale size. And then next time, we're going to have to be producing a little bit of hay. Because both the sheep and the cows are going to need hay. And we've only got one bale left in storage. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Anyway, once again we'll time lapse this and get it all done. And then we'll catch up before we go. Well, this is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. It's, yeah, it doesn't appear to be that easy to pull a baler over this size swath. Who knew? Thought the John Deere might do a little bit better because it's got the super wide tyres on. But apparently not. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave today's episode there. And then first thing to do when we come back next time is going to be see if we can up the power of this tractor and maybe put on some wide wheels, some wide tyres, and see what that does for us. Because I don't think it's a problem with the baler taking the grass in. The baler could take the grass in as fast as it likes, but I mean for one section when we were going downhill we got up to 11 miles per hour, so it's definitely not a problem with speed with the baler. But yeah, it's I think it's a lack of power and maybe lack of wide tyres sort of thing. So yeah, like I said, first thing next time we'll have a look at upgrading the tractor. And then we'll get everything finished baled and wrapped, and we can leave it in the field after that. But it is a absolutely huge job. Just to show you exactly how big a job it is. So far, we've produced 43 bales this session, and I don't think we are even halfway through yet. So, on that note, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.